so it's gonna be probably the best Star Wars experience you'll ever have.
Backstroke of the West.
Backstroke. Are you ready?
Oh, I'm ready for this movie.
It's time.
You know, I can't say it. You know, I definitely enjoy sitting down and watching episode 3, so why would I not enjoy sitting down and watching episode 3 translated into Chinese, translated back to English?
Yeah. That's the intro.
We just filmed it. We don't even intro.
We don't even need to mention that I'm Kai
and I'm Michael.
and
we're
3 right now.
Yeah, replicate because of all the folds and the lines your mouth
Oh
makes.
yeah. It's definitely be easier just to use younger people.
But then there's a lot of CGI that we don't even realize is happening. Boom, he's dead. He just killed him. He just
murdered. He basically just lightly put that on.
He's like,
over.
here, blanket.
I'm just gonna kind of keep you here
I'm gonna let you sleep.
while I fight your apprentice.
But then like pushed him around on the ground. It totally looks like he broke both of his legs. Just murdered the guy.
Just straight up broke his hips. But when you're one with the Force, it doesn't matter. You just get back up. So great.
Let me ask you a question that has been plaguing my mind for a while.
Probably answer.
Medicine and everything being so great, why did Padme die by giving birth?
Oh, see, that has nothing to do with medicine, the Force, or anything. That's just bullshit. That was a bullshit plot thing.
I feel like they were like shit. We
I
have
know
to
they
kill
have
Padme
a
off
reason somewhere, but they picked the worst one.
They couldn't have just said she was on.
See, they could have just said that the Emperor was using his influence to kill Padme.
Yeah, that's how they could have explained it. Or you know, she could have been on Alderaan, and then Alderaan exploded. You know, I mean,
yeah, like she had the baby, she was fine.
Like shit, you don't even have to kill her in the third one because you destroy an entire planet in the fourth one. You can just throw her on there.
And no one once said like Leia's mom died in childbirth.
Yeah,
in the old movies.
That discussion never even came up. So like, I wonder what their thought process of like, you know what, we're gonna kill her.
Like you just you didn't even need. You just
okay, so imagine Commander Cody. We're using Star Wars. I know you're a clone guy.
Oh yeah.
So Commander Cody walks up to you, and you're like, "Oh, Commander Cody, no!"
Oh yeah,
you're loving on Commander Cody, and then you're chasing after this person that just tried to kill Commander Cody.
Yeah. And then Commander Cody's like, "Oh well, you know too much."
It just pushes you.
Commander Cody.
As you sit there and have to realize that your hero.
Yeah.
The one you look up to the most, the one you have like painted on your walls, is just pushes you to your death, or what he presumes is your death.
He assumes she's dead, you're dead now, and all loose ends are tied.
You know who I blame?
That just happened.
You know who I blame? I blame that kid. Do you know why I blame that kid? Because
talking about PB.
Yeah, because he said she was dead. What do you think happened if?
Well, he assumed she died.
What do you think happened if?
Just a dream is just.
There was like just like a thing of laundry, or like obviously she survived, and obviously he survived.
Yeah.
But like, what if the bottom was like he could see the bottom?
Right.
What do you think he would do in that situation? Like, do you think he'd still push the kid?
I mean, if he saw, well, then he would see the girl, and he would know she's not dead.
That is true. He'd see the girl, but like, do you think he would at that point send that boy to go on like a full-on hunt?
Oh, he's very smart. He would definitely get rid of the boy no matter what.
Oh, the boy would mysteriously end up dead on his way home.
The boy would be gone regardless.
From the museum the next day.
Like, he deals with some top secret stuff.
So he's like that guy.
You look like you're getting a little stubby. You might want to shave a little bit.
After all, does the dream
Me?
arrive?
Yeah.
What kind of?
Younger line.
I know he says, take a
Sit down.
seat.
Take a seat,
take
young
a seat,
master.
young Skywalker. That's what he says right there. He's, take a seat. He gets all Samuel L. Jackson on it. Like he's about to about to beat a motherfucker.
Yeah. And then
To find out the Space General, you must search for the Outer Circle system.
why does he sound more coherent now?
Okay, so here's what happens. So Yoda's speech is, you know, obviously they take the sentence, they cut it in half, and they flip it. So when you speak another language, I know I'm going to use French as an example. You know, when you're speaking French, it's not, when you translate it, it's not just like, boom, here's all the words in French.
Yeah.
They have a certain way. So like, when I'm saying, I don't say my brown hair in French. The wording is my hair brown.
It's just
have no on the Republic.
It's just how, for some reason, that's how. So they flip words around to work in their how their language works, their crazy language. So now they're taking words that are taking a sentence that's cut in half,
and then something we don't. Now they got to make it something they understand.
They put it in Chinese, which then takes all these words and puts them in a different order.
Because the Chinese aren't going to know what they say.
Exactly.
So it's like, all right, so these are the words we know.
Yeah.
And this is how he said it, according to our language. And here's our English version.
Well, did they? They didn't actually have Chinese people that, you know.
No, I think this is all just
Yeah, they just put it through Google Translate, right? So like Google Translate has to do it. Like they had to put it in the way that it would work in Chinese. That was amazing.
Yeah. They want to know.
Puts it in Chinese, and then they take that, cut that in half because it's Yoda, and then they translate it back to English, and then take that, cut it in half, and put it in Yoda.
See, what I think, they don't even bother with Yoda's split, because then that would just confuse them too much. So just let them speak normal and say it's, it's Chinese Yoda. Because who are we going to question if that's how the sentence was split or not?
What if Yoda is actually just the most sensible person in this entire film? Like when they were when they went through and they were assigning the lines to everybody, because they had to translate it. For Yoda, they were like, let's just make it make sense.
They're like, oh, okay.
We gotta pay attention.
Who's the guy that speaks the best English here? That would be Sean. He's actually seen the original movies, and he can read English. All right, we'll let him do it. Meanwhile, Sean has actually only seen movie 2, and he's probably could make out 12 words that he knew.
And
the girl did not produce any enthusiasm to this mission.
See, that worked. That was a working one.
Very
they keep talking about
Put
D.
the gold with the D.
This is the third time they brought up the D. So what's the D?
I think Anakin. I think Emperor Palpatine is the D.
Difficult way he under the past have known. So the elder all say.
See, God, that's. I would expect Samuel Jackson to crack up if he saw Obi-Wan Kenobi say that to him.
Yeah.
I'd be like, what the fuck?
What
Still a child's time, I did your teacher.
I did your teacher. By the way, I thought you did your teacher.
But you want the patience, Alaga.
Allah gold.
Very quick Presbyterian church will award you.
Is this are they trying to convert us now? I didn't realize the Chinese were so pro-Christian.
Ratio tile.
So again, my friend.
His name is Ratio Tile. Obi-Wan Kenobi, Ratio Tile. Yeah, I've seen some videos talking about that. Look at that PSP Game Boy thing he has.
Ratio the tile tunnel.
Alright, watch the bottom left of the screen. Like that corner where those droids were.
Yeah. Yeah,
just gets beaten with the gun. Did you see that?
There, yeah, he just smacks him around. There's one that's earlier that's right there. There was one he just elbowed.
Bumps. Like, not a lot of movies have that kind of background dedication. Obi-Wan's just that dedicated. You know what a lot of people don't realize is when he throws down the blaster and he's like so uncivilized. It's actually a reference to the game Republic Commandos.
Yeah.
When they find you can find a lightsaber just on the ground.
Looking me am a civilization person.
He's talking about how it's more civilized. How a civilized weapon for a civilized age.
Yeah.
Text how big
And that was basically a reference. It's like, oh,
I didn't know that.
I don't know if that's actually true, to be honest, but didn't that sound?
That sounded convincing.
I hope that's true, because that'd be great.
Say the
Commander fucking Cody. This is just like in the movie. You know what I mean? Mortal Engines.
Yeah.
Here's that guy you trust, Commander Cody, verbatim.
Yep.
He's gonna leave. Literally 2 seconds later.
I know.
Like if we're talking accurately.
Really? Yeah. It is. It's America's
At full cock now. Oh, I'm glad we didn't miss that line.
You're already at full cock.
Spread all over the place.
That works. And Qui-Gon had.
Qui-Gon probably would have ended up teaching Anakin for the longest.
I think Anakin would not have gone. I think this would not have happened to Anakin if Qui-Gon had been the person to. Oh, dude, he's crying, dude. That's sad.
Yeah, like I feel like he's crying because he knows his next lines are gonna be bullshit.
Yeah.
And it's like, man, you know, I'm probably really killing it right now. I'm about to have to say the dumbest stuff.
I mean, at least I look hot, but fuck, man, I gotta go out there and say some fucking dumbass
like
shit.
It's like the passion he says it with. Like if you just gave him the best lines,
he goes into
he
it.
would have crushed it.
You changed.
The ratio.
I do not want that here again, the name that compare. Heroes drown.
That was awesome.
Me. You must not rebel me.
You must not rebel me.
The
The peaceful is willing.
You left me feeling sad. I can't walk last with you.
Honestly, this should have been her line
Yeah.
instead.
Because Horatio.
It's like Shakespeare. Well, that's what's happening right now.
Conduct and action. The plan of your future. Stop right away. Ask you to come back.
Oh shit!
Look
I
at
love
that
this
swag
stance.
pose, yeah.
Dude.
He's like, look what you've done.
He's always got swag.
Oh, it is liar.
Do not
Liar.
want.
You fellows
Do not
are
want.
together. You take him to come to want to kill off me here.
It's not.
But in her walks the peaceful is willing to.
Why can we hear them so much better now?
Walks.
Oh, it's because they're like yelling now.
Oh,
Deaded. You will not take her from me.
Rebel me.
This
See,
is
like you
your
can tell,
own
his heart was
masterpiece.
in it.
this is your own.
Oh, that's even
masterpiece.
better. That should have
Yeah.
been his line.
Dude, I love
This
this.
is
I
your
love this
masterpiece.
scene right here. Oh my god.
This is what your exasperation results.
Hell yeah.
This is basically what we were going to watch from the movie. Because this is like the best choreographed fight scene in all
yeah.
movies.
Yeah.
Now, you become you to think the ruined object before.
Do not say the reason with me, Ratio.
Do not say the reason.
Facts of pure
Obi-Wan's
heroes
got
ground.
swag. Look at that
That
man.
elephant may be
Facts.
afraid the dark world so. I
Look
give
at that.
my
The
new
red
empire.
boots.
Bring the peace,
Like
freedom,
they're like an orange,
justice
like an orangish
with
red,
safety.
weird color.
Yeah.
And he's got the tan robes, with the brown shirt underneath.
Is not your new empire.
Bro, he's just, he's
fucking
on point.
The
Peaceful
goatee.
is willing to, but his eye to republic with democratic and loyal to.
You are not to stand at me. That you are my enemy.
Damn.
Disabled person must soar.
Oh boy.
Oh,
All
shit.
right.
Shit's going down now.
All right.
Come.
Here we go.
Yo, honestly, the most swag way to start a fight. Backflip into the action.
Fucking.
Bro, I'm sure you've probably seen it, but you know they say, like, the reason Obi-Wan was the best chance to take Anakin down.
He had an
Because of
impenetrable-
how well they know each other.
Yeah,
He
he knew.
he knows all his moves.
Well, it's, you know, was that Obi-Wan did to Darth Maul.
The flip over.
Yeah, the
it's like,
flip over,
yep.
and it's that.
He
isn't
was
that
like,
the, that's
yeah.
the same move. So that isn't that.
It's
why-
like it's not gonna work.
He's like, it's not gonna work.
I did this. I know how to stop this.
Yep.
Darth
That's
Maul was
crazy.
just dumb and got caught off guard.
I just put all.
It was a luck.
I just put that together in my mind. It's probably been out there for a while. I just put that together in my mind. It's insane.
Oh, it's a great realization. That scene, honestly,
Yeah.
the hallway. Like, that's how lightsabers would just work. You wouldn't be worried about what's around you.
Yeah.
Because nothing would really get caught on it.
Yeah. No, I think they'd just be crushed.
Yeah, I'm
think
saying,
you
like,
would
in
do-
terms of, like, speed, maybe.
Maybe.
But
yeah.
they wouldn't be able to beat them in combat
Yeah, it
situations.
just wouldn't be able to happen.
Like, I
'cause
think-
if you have a strong force wielding person,
Yeah,
he
it's just,
just takes him and just.
like, if you played Halo 4, right?
Yeah.
The campaign. The Didact basically essentially has what is like the Force there.
Yeah.
And you saw what happened to Chief, the best soldier like humanity has to offer right
Yeah.
now. Stopped instantly.
Yeah.
That's basically what it'd be.
That's what it'd be. Yeah. Yeah.
And that being said, that's why I would feel like clone troopers, especially like commandos, on a higher level than the Spartans.
Yeah. I mean, they are.
Not only is
clones
the
and they're
technology
red.
like so much better,
Yeah.
like leagues, it's also like they're used to fighting these guys too. You know, I mean, this combat happens.
Yeah. All dude's about to happen.
Yeah.
That's
Oh,
that's crazy.
My ability.
That's true.
Is
That's the best line. Is dead. If he just says dead, that would be great.
See, this scene.
That was sad.
This scene's sad, and he does it so well.
Bro.
you drive the personal pick out? Units should ruin them. Is it not to join them?
No, is he not, dude?
Bring the world brilliance. What is not to bring the blackness?
I mean, that's fair. That's actually pretty close. Bro, and then he gets burned. That's how good the Force is.
I know.
You know, that's a little less hateful.
Yeah.
Honestly, that's kind of dialed back.
The peaceful is willing to. You the past is my brothers. What I love is you.
Oh, damn. That honestly
What I
hurts.
love is you. So sad.
God, that's...
See, why didn't he just kill him here?
He assumed he was dead. He's like, I just get... Well, honestly, this is just poor writing. Really.
Let's just end him. Like, end his suffering. If he really loved him, he should have just ended his suffering right there.
Yeah, see, that's the Obi-Wan problem. Is he just can't bring himself to
Yeah.
really do what needs to be done.
Yeah. Look at him. The dude is fucking burned to a crisp, staring him in the eyes.
And you just left.
That's fucking crazy, and he just leaves him.
That. Yeah, but yeah, man. There's so much that could have just been.
Yeah, there's a lot they could have done. But I think they had a foundation set up that was good with episode 7. Because it ended with him doing it, and then it ended with him just seeming like he had gone full Sith. That whole last fight, he was awesome.
Yeah, I think, and a lot of people, I think if Finn died during that fight, it would have been so much more.
It would have been more impactful on Rey. We got to see.
Yeah, because Rey's the focus anyways.
Yeah.
So why even really keep Finn?
But yeah, because that's
if you could use him for a better purpose.
Exactly. I think they are trying to actually. The movie's about to end, so we need to finish this.
Yeah, the movie's just about over.
Yeah. We need to finish.
Any final thoughts? How would you rate this experience?
How would I rate Star Wars: The Third Gather's Backstroke of the West?
Yes. The best Star Wars movie there is.
A solid ratio tile out of ratio tile.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I would say a Peaceful to Willing, really, out of ratio tile.
That's a pretty good one. Yeah, that's a good one.
That's probably my go. What would you say is your favorite line?
That part where he said that Anakin had become, like, what was it? He had become full heart, or like... Yeah. That was probably one of my favorite lines.
And the come all over the Empire.
I also really liked, and the come all over the Empire, spread all over. I also liked, what did Obi-Wan say when, his hello there? What did he say?
Yeah, it's like, everyone is happy.
Oh yeah, everyone is happy. That was pretty good.
That was great, dude. Honestly.
Did you get
General Grievous saying "smelly boy"?
Did you get a Facebook thing? And I also got a Facebook thing, but nothing's.
I didn't. Well, Trish texted me.
I got one as well. My phone vibrated.
Said, oh.
I don't have anything though.
Oh, that's fucking weird. No, Trish just texted. Said, "We're grabbing food. If you want to meet us at the hell." Oh, just invite me over when this is done. God, I don't know. It's already 12. Might hang out for a little bit. To say, we still got some finishing up to do.
Yeah. We also gotta technically end it.
Yeah, that's true. So yeah. Definitely a solid 2 thumbs up.
Yeah, yeah.
I recommend. People out there watch this for sure. It's a must.
If you're somebody who has obviously seen episode 3 multiple times,
you know it.
You already know what's happening. You just kind of want
a new experience,
something funny. Obviously, go for it. Watch it. You know, why not?
Like if you're trying to watch it, but you're not trying to take it seriously.
Yeah, if you have friends over and you just want to dick around.
Yeah, exactly. Honestly,
that's what this is.
This, it's a Monday night movie night type of movie.
It really is Monday night movie night. Monday movie night. That's the first one. That's awesome.
And it was the best.
The best one. It's all downhill from here.
And of course, as always,
we're gonna rock.
I'm Kai.
And I'm Michael.
And we're the 3 Rad Lads.
Hey.
that's a wrap on that. There we go. Now we got Monday movie night.
Monday movie night's done. Now I have to